Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Life with Spike. We're back in the van. It is a new year. We have a new goal. We want to reach 1,000 subscribers and 100,000 views on the channel this year. So let's make it happen. We've got a lot of different stuff going on this year. We've got a bunch of new changes in the van. Let's show you guys around. First thing I want to show you guys is I've installed a TV/monitor. It's actually not a TV, there's no speakers in it, it's just a computer monitor. I mounted it on a TV wall mount. It is nice and secure. It's bolted to 2x2s inside the wall. So it's super secure. It's rated for like 50 pounds. This monitor is super light. And it's nice and versatile. I can hook it up to my phone, and it's got an HDMI output, so I can hook it up to watch Netflix and YouTube on the monitor, which is kind of helpful. It is secured. I've got a lock on it, so if somebody breaks in my van and tries to steal it, they've got to break the lock too. So that's bonus. So this is awesome. This keeps the power draw to minimal, so I don't have to use the laptop. And I do have the tablet still in here, but I wanted to put it back up front and use it as navigation for when I actually start going down those back roads and stuff, and down roads that I've never been. I want to have that available so that I have a big map ready that's easily readable. I also want to get a radio, but I'm going to have to figure that out later. Another cool thing is I've got this couch all done up, and it's secure. I went and sewed these together. I can pull them apart. They've got a zipper. They're super awesome, super soft. Super happy that I did it. I did end up spending like just over $100 on a new foam. Ended up cutting it with a bread knife, which is pretty cool. And that worked out really well, other than the cuts were like a little wavy a little bit. Yeah, but that's alright. You live, you learn. And it worked out really well. I've also cut the bed apart, so now it comes apart in 3 pieces, so that when I actually want to carry passengers, I push my bed into a couch position, and then I can pull the seat belts out, and then I can carry 2 extra passengers in the van. So that's awesome. There's one downside is I gotta pull the seat belts out to push that in, but other than that, it works out good. Keeps the foamy in. It's nice and secure. And then when I want to make my bed, I pull this foamy, shove it in here, and I've got my full size bed ready to go. During the day, I turn it into a love seat, or a single seat, or a single love seat, or whatever. So now I have a comfortable seat to sit on. The only downside is that this is in the way. I kind of wish this was not in the way, or I lowered the bed a little bit so this was a comfier couch, but for being like my first ever build, I think I did a pretty good job. I do have to sit like this to be comfortable, but I'm watching TV usually sitting like this. Got all my blankets and pillows behind me. I can just grab a couple extra ones and whatnot, and it works out really well. Pretty happy with that. And if I want to lay down in bed, I can do that, and then use my phone as the remote to the TV, because I just sit there and use it like a mouse, and I can click things on the TV when it's connected to my phone. That is with this thing. So that's a bonus. The other new thing that I've got in my van now is I've got a fridge now. Just a little size cooler, but it's awesome. One really cool thing about this new fridge is it's got a lock button. So you got to hold that button down to actually turn it off or change the temperature or anything like that. It is Bluetooth capable, so I can connect it to my phone and check the temperature, things like that. It shows the voltage, which is kind of handy. When I'm driving and stuff, I can look over and see the voltage of the batteries in the back. It's not 100% accurate considering voltage drop over the wire, etc., and it's pretty long. But it is tall enough I can put a full-size jug of orange juice in here. I can stand up a head of lettuce, I can thaw out my steaks, put my butter, my eggs, my cream, everything I need inside this little cooler, and it's the perfect size. Got my mustard, I got a little bit of jam, my cheese, things like that. And we're having strip loin steak for dinner tonight. And probably lettuce, because I've got a lot of lettuce. I've got a lot of Caesar salad I need to eat. So that's my little fridge. I've got it secured to the seat with the seat belt. Obviously, if I'm hitting some serious big bumps, it might pop out. It's not super secure, but it works. So I've got both the fridge and the freezer running. 2.5 amps of lights going on. 1 amp of heater going, so that's 3.5 amps. So I'm using 9 amps right now. 9 minus 3.5, it's 5.5 amps to run the fridge and the freezer at the same time. I did get a nice good charge today. I got 500 watt hours, but there was a lot of cloud cover, so hopefully we can get a bunch of sun and we can charge up those batteries. I do have Vernon Roco, which is like an alternator rebuilding place, and they do modifications to RVs and vans and stuff. They're looking into a dual alternator setup for me. When that happens, that'll be freaking amazing, because the batteries are low. I still use a lot of power, but I did change my headlights to LED as well, so that'll use less power when I turn on my headlights. So that'll be a little extra bonus. I don't have to worry about it as much. And we've got one more solar panel to go on the roof pretty soon. As soon as I find a roof rack that fits, I can pull off those rubber caps and install a 200 watt solar panel that's sitting at home. Once I mount that, that'll be awesome. I'll have 600 watts on the roof. And when I go to park and stay stationary for a week or two at a campsite, I can pull out more solar panels and plug them in the extra ports that I installed on the outside of the van. So hopefully between traveling and using the alternator to charge the batteries, or staying stationary and plugging extra solar panels in, I should maintain these batteries. Hopefully, even though I've got my computer, my gaming, my video editing, and all of that fun stuff ready to go. But anyways, that is today's episode. I know it was kind of short and sweet, but I wanted to get a video out. Oh yeah, and I did a little bit of cleaning today. I pulled out my brush, I did a sweep, pulled out my carpets, got all the dust sitting in it for the last 2 months, sitting and not being used. I cleaned all that out. I also went around and cleaned a bunch of cat hair, because I brought one of the cats out in here just to see what she was like in the van. But unfortunately, I'm not sure if she's young enough to teach, because she was rehomed, and I don't think she's really up to being on a leash outdoors. She's kind of a sketched out cat, so I'm not sure if she'll be too comfortable about living in a van full time. So that being said, no extra cats in the van. And now I got a bunch of cat hair to clean out. But anyways, stick around. I'm probably going to release 2 to 3 videos a week if I'm up to it. Sometimes I'll be busy. I'm going to be getting the kids here pretty soon. So once I'm done visiting the kids and doing all the fun stuff with the kids, and they go back to school after spring break, I'm going to hit the road and I'm going to start traveling around BC and start getting back into making some cool ass videos. That's my goal. Hopefully we can get a drone this year, maybe. We'll see. That's what I'm doing this year. I did shave my head. Might not need to do it again, because I'm not sure. It's getting pretty warm outside. I still do have the heater running. It is a little chilly, but it's not too cold outside. Anyways, we'll catch you guys next time. See you guys later. Peace.